you doing? I'm David Sanchezi, and I'm here to talk about the news of the day. All right, I have a story here that talks about the Democrats who are afraid of what's coming in Arizona and who will do anything to retain power and to stop this audit. So there's a story here that says Democrats are suspected of using fake canvassers who then harass innocent Arizonians to give the audit a black eye, and then they could potentially report it to the DOJ, and the DOJ could come in and stop the audit due to civil rights violations. This is how dirty they are. This is what they're up to. So let's get into this right now. Now, we know they have done everything to destroy this audit. They will do anything, as they have proven in the past, to protect their power. They have killed people. They have spied on people. They have falsely arrested people. They have cheated in elections. They will do anything within their power to keep power, or things that are not even in their power, things that are illegal, unconstitutional, whatever it is, to keep their power. So I would not doubt this if there are complaints from people saying that they're being harassed by canvassers. Let me read you the story real quick and get an idea what's going on there. There are rumors Democrats are pretending to be canvass workers for the team of volunteers in Arizona who then intimidate and harass those being canvassed. The Democrats are doing all they can to stop and destroy the audit in Arizona. To date, they haven't been successful. No matter what they did or what the Maricopa County Board of Supervisors did, they just couldn't stop the audit from moving forward. It now looks like they may be trying to destroy the audit by dressing up as canvassers and then harassing voters to build a story that those canvassing voters are being abusive. There was talks that they had infiltrated the audit site and were doing things to make it look bad. Of course, they were able to clamp down on it, and hopefully they'll be able to clamp down on this if this is really happening. Again, the Democrats are then using this to plant fake canvases to harass voters in the county. Today, Conservative Treehouse discussed the issue with Liz Harris, who is again warning about these bad actors. Ms. Harris discussed in broad terms how the canvassing is being done and how commercials are being deployed throughout the region by Protect Democracy, the leftist activist group. It appears the DNC affiliate is running ads in an effort to get canvassed voters to provide them voter intimidation ammunition for the DOJ to use against the audit workers. But wait, it gets worse, and very familiar for those who walk the deep weeds. Ms. Harris describes a very familiar tactic previously used by the SEIU operatives, Purple Orcs we call them, where they impersonate audit canvassers and actually do intently intimidate the voter very aggressively. The canvass voter then thinks they have been intimidated by an audit worker and reports the conduct to the DOJ, who in turn use the evidence against the audit team to file lawsuits. We saw this exact type of operation carried out by the SEIU in Pennsylvania circa 2007, as the DNC wanted to keep the RNC under a consent decree. This is also how Bob Kramer operated when he was planting fake protesters in Trump rallies on behalf of Hillary Clinton. In other words, they've used this tactic before. They're not absolved from any of this because they will do anything, as I said, to keep power. So if you live in Arizona and you're being harassed by some auditors, what you should do is call the people who are running the audit. Here is a radio ad where a person with a nice voice asked people in Arizona to call a number and claim they were harassed by voters if they feel uncomfortable by people asking them questions about the 2020 election.
Thank you, Arizona. Last year, you exercised your right to vote by casting your ballot in the 2020 election. A record number of Arizonans turned out.
Arizona elections officials say voters cast a record number of ballots.
The number of early voters is up sharply.
A record here in Maricopa County. A record turnout this election.
The right to pick our leaders with a secret ballot is essential to our democracy. No matter who you are, you have the right to vote without undue burden or intimidation, and to make your voice heard through our elections process. Voters have rights, and there are resources to support you. If you or someone you know feel uncomfortable by anyone asking questions about your ballot, how you voted, or anything else about your participation, please call 602-884-8184 This voter hotline is here for you to answer any of your questions about your rights. There's no question too big or small. Call 602-884-8184 to have your questions answered. Paid for by Arizona Advocacy Network.
You see how they put the nice music to make you feel comfortable, but throw in the evil words? The evilness that these people have is beyond comprehension. Anyone knows that people who are doing the audit don't want to intimidate anybody. They don't want to cause any problems. The only ones who do are the Democrats, who have tried every trick in the book to stop this, and this is just another trick. Here is a document sent to the Arizona Senate from the corrupt DOJ, noting that it is not appropriate to intimidate voters. Nobody wants to intimidate voters. And he writes a whole story here about intimidation of voters. That's not happening. And if it is happening, it's because Democrats are doing it. We know what's going on. We're hip to their tricks. Arizona Senate is smart, and the patriots helping canvass are not intimidating voters. The DOJ is intimidating the Senate auditors and their volunteers, though, that's for sure. So supposedly I read they have a series of questions now that they're putting out, that that's all they should be asked to alleviate this problem. Again, it seems like everything the Democrats do is just evil and just trying to stop the American people from finding out the truth. I do get it, because they don't want to be exposed, but anyone with half a brain has to see what's going on here, that these people did everything illegal, unconstitutional to win an election, and all this extracurricular activity goes on to show it. Anyway, just thought you should know about this. God bless America. God bless all of you. And of course, God bless our president, Donald J. Trump, who has exposed this craziness going on in America. Thanks for watching.